Hi folks, we're back again. This is going to be a special video. Before we really get into it, I just want to make a comment that back in 1970, over 40 years ago, I started a little sign business in my garage. And from that, I can't begin to tell you how many people that I and my son have helped. But I've got two members of my family who are now full-time into the sign business just because of the silly little business that I started in my garage in 1970. So wherever you are, at what point you are in your sign business right now, just be aware that you can build it as big as you want, you can do whatever you want, and if you have family, especially children, that take an interest in it, you can do what we've done. And I've got a very special guest with me now. My daughter and my son-in-law from Alaska are down visiting, and my oldest daughter Renee is now on camera with me. Hello, darling.
Hello, Daddy.
So we want to go over, she's in the sign business. She and her husband have a really great sign business up in Alaska. Some of you may know that, some of you may not. But because of what she's learned and what she does and the different ways that she does business, it's a little different than the way that Eric and I do it. Eric, you know, is my son. He's the one behind the camera.
That's me.
Some of you may know that, some of you may not. If you're new, you may not realize that. But I want to talk to her for a minute, ask her a couple of questions about how she does the business, how she got started, what she does to generate sales, which is the important thing in your business. A lot of you have your sign business, you know how to do signs, but you don't know how to market them and sell them, and that's very important. So, Renee, your sign business is where? In Anchorage?
Anchorage, Alaska.
Anchorage, Alaska. And how do you go about selling your signs in Anchorage, Alaska? What do? Do you have a shop that you go into every day? Do you have a booth at a craft fair? How do you do it?
Well, we have, in the summertime, just on the weekends, we have the downtown Anchorage Market and Festival, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 6. That's how we have our sign trailer there.
You have a sign trailer. That's a trailer with all your signs.
It's enclosed, it's down, it's at a market, it's like a big, humongous.
Why don't we have a picture of that here so you can?
Did you ask me for a picture? Go on my website.
My son should, it's on your website.
It is on my website,
Okay.
yeah.
I asked her and she said it's none of your damn business.
That is
So,
not true.
Well,
you know, what can I
that's my
say?
kids for you.
Well, that's what we do in the summertime from May through late August. Then in late August, and that's only on the weekends. That way, all week we have to play, and we just work on the weekends.
You have a Facebook page, did I hear that?
We have a Facebook
And
page.
you have a picture of your signs and your trailer on your Facebook
We
page?
do,
You like-
absolutely.
Okay, if I were to ask you, how would I get to that, what would you say?
Go to Facebook, punch in Steve and Sons Signs,
That's Steve and Sons Signs, that's all you need to do? You
And-
type that
and
into a
that's
search
it.
box?
That's it.
That way you'll
But-
see a picture of the trailer that we didn't happen to have on camera.
And I will put a link to it in the comments on this video.
Oh, awesome.
So
Hear
you
that?
know.
He's always got to be getting in there saying something.
Well,
That's a good thing.
come on.
Information.
Okay, now that's
Okay.
what you've got now. What other ways do you
We
generate
also,
business?
now that's during the summertime, massive tourists down there. Massive business cards that we hand out. Then in late August is the Alaska State Fair. It's a 10-day fair. We go over there about a week ahead of time. And again, we're at a counter. We are producing the signs right there. And you know,
From your trailer.
it's actually a permanent building that we have stored over there.
Oh,
And
okay.
it looks like a log cabin. So it's
Okay.
really cute. And that goes through Labor Day in September. Then after that, basically, and even during that time, our website produces a lot of email, people inquiring about having a sign made.
So you have your own website, and did you build that yourself or did you
I
have
did.
it built?
I did.
You
I
did
built
it
it
yourself.
myself through Yahoo Business.
Yahoo Business, and they can go on, and what does it cost to do that?
It is $39 a year, and then $12.95 a month.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's reasonable.
yeah.
Doesn't take many signs to make $12.95.
I know. And the fact that I did it myself, I'm not a computer genius, but I can follow steps that are given to me. And you know, it's not for everybody. Some people it's easier and you get more ornate if you have somebody else do it. And if I was to learn more, I could probably make it more ornate.
Okay, I have a question
works.
from off camera here. There's a lot of guys out there that of our students that built websites. How do you drive traffic to your website? Because you can have the best website in the world, but if nobody sees it, then you don't get any sales.
We're gonna
So-
get it, we're gonna get
Well,
into that.
we only have a certain amount of time. We've only got a 2-hour tape here.
We've got-
You guys are getting a little wordy.
We're gonna
Get to the
take-
meat,
we're
all
gonna
right?
take whatever time we want.
Here's the meat. You get that website built. Every week you go in and I say work the website. What you're doing is you're resubmitting it to the search engines, Google, all the different search engines, and it shows you how to do it. You have
It shows you how to do it
it shows you how to submit your website.
within Yahoo business thing?
Exactly,
Oh,
exactly.
cool.
So, I mean, that pushes you out there. Someone that gets on in Google's or any of the other search engines, personalized gifts, wood carvings, any
So you have
heading,
keywords.
in your website. Within that, people Google that, our website comes up. And so they go into there and see all the photographs. Photographs are a big selling point for a website.
Yeah, Eric has made that clear.
Absolutely.
We take a photograph of every sign that we do of any significance. And that's something that we've stressed before on camera. Take those photographs.
Right.
Even if you don't use them this month or next month, if you have them on file, when the time comes, if you build a website, you're gonna need those photographs.
It really is, I mean, that's a big selling point on our website. It really, and I change my pictures out all the time. When we get another sign that we haven't done before, a different font or a different
Yeah,
photograph.
but you
that-
got a ton of energy. How about for us lazy guys? What do you think of something like
Be like Steve and have your wife do it, okay? She's Louise.
How about something like Craigslist, where you just get on?
Now that's
it's a
actually
free listing.
in 2007 when we got started again, because Steve's done this since the 80s, but we got started again heavy in 2007. That was my initial thing, was Craigslist. 3 headings: business, crafts, and general on Craigslist. Doesn't cost a thing. And you have to have some kind of little wording saying, we'll give you a quote, basic here and there, and some photographs, and that is free. We got 4 or 5 or 6 orders a week. Not a lot,
Yeah.
but it was a start.
And you also put your website
Absolutely.
on Craigslist, so that's an additional way to
Absolutely.
advertise your
Yeah.
website.
And
That's
yep,
great.
there we got out thousands of business cards.
Isn't this great information? This
Yeah.
is really
Yeah.
great.
Thousands of business cards we handed out. And you know, you can hand out 1,000 business cards, and if you get 4 or 5 orders from those business cards at $60, $70, $80 an order, some of our orders are a lot more than that.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's
Yeah.
awesome. So
Yeah, and Vistaprint, in case most of you don't know, you can go online for Vistaprint, and you can get like 1,000 cards for $10.
Yeah.
You can't spend $10 any better way than to go on to Vistaprint and get 1,000 cards that you can just throw them out the window. You can go up in an airplane and let them rain if you want to.
we've used
But
them.
for $10 for 1,000 business cards, you can't
we've used them
spend
since
$10 any better.
2007 and never had a problem. I mean,
Yeah.
I get my cards in.
Yeah.
We even get the little magnetic calendars every year as
I
a
know
gift,
you send me one.
as a gift for everybody.
That's how I know you're still alive. She doesn't
Yeah.
write me very often.
And I don't
she sends
call.
me a calendar.
That's our Christmas gift every year.
Every
we
year.
can plan on it.
I
Yeah.
brought them this year.
Oh, you're not gonna send them, you brought them.
I brought it, just in
Okay.
case I forgot to send them.
What
which I
else you
think
got
I
on your
did.
notes there, darling?
Website, Facebook page. Oh, real estate.
Real estate,
Yes.
This is one of the things that you do to generate sign business. real
This is
estate.
good. By chance, we happened to get a real estate broker, one of the biggest in Anchorage, interested in our signs. And his brokers, his real estate brokers for his business.
His
he has-
agents that, you know.
His
yeah.
agents, when they sell a home, they're allotted a certain amount of money to give a gift to their customer. Well, they chose our signs to give.
Wow.
So our account with this one particular biggest in Anchorage, should I mention the name? Caldwell Banker Best Properties
Yeah.
in Anchorage, Alaska, is one of our biggest
We
customers.
expect to get some kind of a promotional gift.
They're one of our-
Caldwell Banker for that.
Probably a free sign.
Yeah, there you go. They're one of our biggest customers, and we don't charge them our usual price. We give them a special price because it's a constant income.
Volume.
Do you have a
Constant.
special sign that you make just for them, or
Well-
do they choose the style and type of sign
We
they
actually
want?
have just one style. It's just a moose on one end and Alaska on the other, and then their last name, the Smiths, whatever it might be.
So that's a sign that you have for realtors right now.
Actually, it is, but we always give them the option. If you have a customer who wants something special, if they want the forget-me-nots, they want it painted, they want anything else, you don't have to give them that option, but we do.
Yeah.
And those are $65, $70 signs retail, usual,
Hmm.
but we give it to them for $50.
Yeah.
Because again,
The
we
volume.
want that
Yeah.
volume.
Yeah.
So, and now
Terrific.
we've acquired another one down in Kenai, another real estate broker.
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting them all the time.
Now, would you suggest to actually go out and market to these, walk into the offices
I would
and that?
absolutely take a sample, 2 or 3 samples, at least one sample,
Mm-hmm.
your business cards, a stack of business cards, talk to the person in charge of that real estate broker house.
Yeah.
They have their different agents, but talk to the one in charge.
Yeah.
And he's the one that you need to convince. Then by going down the line, they will let their agents know.
Right.
Well, now you're talking like local agents, somebody that you can walk into. They could also do it by acquiring a list, an email list of real estate agents nationwide or even worldwide, and sending pictures again.
Right.
Sending pictures and a proposal to real estate agents just by doing it by email and
Exactly.
do the whole thing online. So that's a possibility.
Yeah, that's a niche that might pay off. So
Well,
that's cool.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. It's the same thing. All the different lodges that are up in Alaska. Well, they all have need for signs in their little offices and for their cabins. I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can market online without actually having to go out and walk the streets.
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of wood do you guys mostly use up there?
Up there, what is readily available is we use the hemlock, and we get it from Lowe's.
Okay.
And for our bigger signs, we use the clear pine. For our big 1x12 by 3 or 4 feet long, which is
Right.
basically as long as we like to go, it's the clear pine. And again, purchased at Lowe's.
So it sounds like you're like me. If you can't pick it up with one hand, it's too damn big to do.
Well, I just don't want to know because yeah. I mean,
Lot
I'll
of
work and I'll work, but let's not make it too. But
Right.
how much is enough? Yeah.
All right,
Good
darling.
deal. Well, that's
Uh,
good.
Yeah,
Great
I just,
stuff, guys.
This is what I wanted to get across to people, that it's really, running a sign business is really not hard. You have to use a little imagination, and based on what we've done and my son has done and my daughter has done, my son-in-law Steve, which you'll see him on camera one of these days, based on what we've done, hey, it's not rocket science. All it is just loving what you do and just doing it and learning everything that you can from people like us and whoever else is doing the sign business. Make it your own, do it your own way, but build your business, and you don't have to answer to anybody, or you don't have to go to a job. You don't have somebody telling you how much your time is worth. We've got a lot of videos. Eric has made a lot of them on pricing and size and how to do them. But this is just another informational video. Plus I wanted to introduce my daughter.
And then you can make enough money to maybe go to Vegas and see a NASCAR race like we're doing this weekend. And, seeing Dan and Rick too.
Yeah.
That's cool.
They go on cruises and yeah,
They really do.
They're
Yeah.
always going off doing something. They make probably more money than I do.
I don't know about that, but we work at it.
That's what this video is all about, and we're going to close it now. And are you coming back on?
Yeah, we're next week we'll have another special guest. So
Okay.
stay tuned, you guys, and obviously subscribe to our channel
Yeah,
so you get.
there's our channel up there. Be sure and subscribe to it. and go on Renee's Facebook page and see what she does, and you know, copy her. That's what it's. I teach people to copy me, to copy what we've done, and now I'm teaching you to copy what she's done because she's copied what I've done.
There
So,
you go. There you go.
Great job, you guys. Terrific job. So,
Okay.
then we will see you guys next week, I guess.
Okay.
Thank you, Darrell.
Great job, you guys. That was awesome. See you guys next week.
Okay.